Hey there! So I'm in my kids' incredibly messy playroom, and I told them that they are not able to watch shows until they've cleaned up the playroom. I decided I would not clean up the playroom for them because if they really value their stuff, they would be willing to care for it instead of me having to clean it up for them. However, especially my daughter feels so overwhelmed if there's so much mess that she doesn't know where to start. So I did take on the books. And something that I've learned in our family systems counseling, which I do recommend, it's just a way to reduce the stress in systems that aren't working within your family. Something that I learned there is that if a child is able to function somewhere else outside of the home and do certain tasks, perhaps in the classroom, then they should be able to do it at home. And you got to figure out the way to make that work. It's really easier said than done. But what I realized is that both kids now in first and second grade are really excited about checking books out at their school's library. And we've also checked books out at the regular library too. So, Cody, can you not walk on the Legos? Seriously? Are you done? You gonna get off? I told you guys it's a mess. Thank you. Quiet. So what I did was I created library cards and dividers in hopes that they would get the idea that this is systematized. I made a couple rules, which are put the books back where you got them from. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I would like them to be able to do that. But the main one that I want them to know is that books are for reading, not building. Cody, sit. The reason that the books are always on the floor is generally because they've been building a fort and using these as like weights to keep their blankets from falling down. It's so frustrating. So that is one way that I am going to start expecting them to maintain at home just like they can at school. So parents, if you're frustrated with your kids at home, you can have this therapy advice for free. If your kids are able to function a certain way at school, they're also able to do it at home. So I have a feeling we're gonna have to keep working on this, but I would really like my kids to be responsible and not grow up to be super messy hoarder people.
Now, I know you might be thinking, Amy, you talk a lot about minimalism and decluttering, but that playroom looks pretty full, pretty cluttered. I hear you, but there's a reason that I haven't just gotten rid of things, which I share in this clip.
Like I said, I'm not at the point where I feel comfortable just disappearing toys. I've been asking my daughter about a lot of things and she's made some really good decisions lately. She decided to get rid of a whole nother bag full of her toys to give to a friend's daughter. So I'm really proud of her, and having her learn how to do that to me has been worth not just disappearing stuff on my own, so that I'm not the bad guy, because I did disappear a teddy bear one time that I thought she hasn't played with it in a year. But suddenly she wanted to have a tea party with all of her stuffed animals, and this pink teddy bear that grandma had given her was gone. She still talks about it and she'll tell random strangers, "Mommy got rid of my pink teddy bear." So I didn't want that to happen again.
So I always try to involve the kids in decluttering the playroom, and this is a picture of 3 bags of stuff my kids decluttered before Christmas. So things do go out, but like Dana White says, you gotta declutter at the speed of life, and we still have way more than we need. So I'd like to eventually whittle that down, but it is what it is right now, and we're doing our best. So you can see that having a little bit more space in here definitely looks less crowded and overwhelming. We got rid of the stacker bins and around 6 bags full of stuffed animals and other toys.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this look into my messy life and my journey towards minimalism. Comment below what is the most challenging thing you find if you're trying to declutter or minimalize. I think it'll encourage a lot of others, because I think sometimes we feel like we're the only ones struggling with clutter, and trust me, you're not. There are always good camera angles that don't show the mess, right? So if you did like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out my channel. So if you're interested in more content like this that is aimed to move from overwhelm to creativity, again, make sure that you click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss any content. I try to post every Friday. And if you're still in a decluttering mood, here's a playlist you can click on, and YouTube thinks you might enjoy this video, and this is my most recent video. Remember, we're going for progress, not perfection. Have a great day. Bye.